What is blockchain and how does it work? Hi there. In this video, we will discuss what blockchain is, how it works, and what it can be used for. Blockchain is a chain of blocks, or a series of records about an event and its features. Each block has a timestamp corresponding to the time of its creation, a link to the previous block, and is duplicated on all computers in the system. Considering blockchain, we mean such features as openness and transparency, immutability, decentralization, equal rights for all participants. By the way, the concept of blockchain was described back in 1991 by a group of scientists and was originally designed to mark up digital documents. Blockchain has one important property. The data written to it cannot be changed or deleted. Thus, the security of all information once written to its blocks is ensured. To explain how blockchain works, imagine a book. Each page of the book is a block. Each line of the book is a record that contains data about a transaction. Each block has its own unique hash. It can be compared to a fingerprint. It identifies the block and all its contents. The hash is always unique. Let's take a look at a simple example. Alice has 200 euros and sends Bob 100 euros. We record this on the line. Now we know that Alice and Bob each have 100 euros. Then Bob sends 50 euros to Alice. The corresponding record is made on the next line. Now Alice has 150 euros and Bob has 50, and so on until the end of the page. After the page is over, a checksum is calculated. The checksum is a certain number that, in case of changes on the page, changes and becomes completely different. Thus, the relevance of the data on the page is controlled. If someone tries to change the text on the pages, the checksum of this changed page is automatically recalculated. If the checksum is recalculated on any of the other pages, then all subsequent checksums are also changed. The checksum chain becomes invalid or broken. And when comparing all copies of the books, the data from the book with changes is considered invalid. This ensures the security of data from forgery. Next, we add a new page to the book and write the checksum on the previous page into the first line. It will participate in the calculation of the checksum of the new page. And then we continue to make records. Now, if you change the data on already filled pages, the checksum will not match. Thus, the system monitors the integrity of the data in the blockchain on the pages of the book. Each node stores its own copy of the book. And if the attackers have done something with a book on one node, then the rest will not take its copy into account when calculating the amount of the next block. This problem is solved using consensus algorithms, which ensure data security from forgery. Blockchain can be private or public. Private, centralized blockchains are blockchains in which the creation of blocks and all rights to conduct operations belong to one organization. That is, all nodes belong to the same organization. Public blockchains, decentralized, can be read by any user, each of which has the right to generate transactions. All transactions that are carried out on the public blockchain are available for viewing by every user. All participants in the network control the public blockchain at once, determining who and how will calculate the checksums of the blocks. The more participants in the system, the more secure it is. The advantages of a private blockchain are centralized development and greater flexibility in making decisions regarding project development issues. The main advantage of a public blockchain is greater decentralization. i.e., lack of influence on it by any one person or organization. What can blockchain be used for? Many people have created a stable association that blockchain is equal to Bitcoin or another cryptocurrency. In fact, blockchain can solve a much wider range of tasks. For example, act as an electronic notary. Let's say Bob has trusted Alice to sell his car. To confirm this decision, he can make a notarized power of attorney. But if this agreement has become a record in the blockchain, then anyone can check whether this is so. And also, until another record of the withdrawal of the decision appears, the agreement will stay in effect. The same applies to the conclusions of contracts, securing property rights, describing debt obligations, permission to use property, and much, much more in any area where it is necessary to consolidate this or any other action.